Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Have I got a doozy for you guys in this episode, Everybody was happy with my last video, whatever it was. We'll talk about Steve's MicroStar, how he got from a piece of shit to where it is now. He, as I said to you, he had a bulge in his pants and all that stuff. But this topic is going to be totally different, man. It's a totally different topic. It's not a poker machine. It's a surprise one, not a pinball machine either. So it's a totally different one. Before I waffle on, I got to get a Yumcha into me, man. I got to get a Yumcha here with my new bottle. The black one ran out, so we're going down to this one here now. So there he is. I put my that's me dropping the old screw in top. Nothing beats the old fucking cork. Comes out. All right, there it is, there, guys. Cheers. Okay, that hit the spot. Today's a shitty fucking day, man. All right. So what have we got today on topic? What we're going to talk about? Okay. I had this box. My mate from up north said to me, he goes, "Hey man, can you go over to this guy's place and pick up the box, man? It's been sitting there. No shit. It's been there since the 18th of the 10th, 22. Okay. So as I said, nearly a year. About a year it's been sitting there. All right. So what is the topic, man? What is it, man? Get to the point. What is it? All right. What it is. Totally different topics. All right, there it is there. What this is a skill tester board. That's right. The ones where you go, doop, and you grab the toy and you go. This is a skill tester board, what's inside the machine, basically. It's a pretty basic board. It's not rocket science. They're not going to put this thing onto the moon, or basically, you know what I mean? So how it works is basically, the crane mechanism goes down, it goes left, and then it goes right, back and forwards, and that's called the X and Y basically on the skill tester. Then you got your claw goes and goes back up again. So how it works is we see all these relays. So these relays do each one to do its movement basically, to make it positive and negative on the motor. I'll show you how a gantry works. So this guy sent it to this guy to have a look. He's got a couple of problems, and I can see that someone's already done some repairs on this before. So what happened was on these boards, they run a lithium battery on there, and someone's put an external battery, it looks like, I don't know if it came out of the joint, whatever. It looks like someone's done some repair on this. I've got a couple of these boards coming. So basically he wants me to have a look at it, basically, on this, what they do, But as I said to you, they're pretty basic boards, but compared to what I've been working on, mate, this is a walk in a park, So what I'll do is I'll put some power on here, put a little display on so I can see the error codes, and I'll fault find it basically one by one. So these boards, I've got a three of them come in, all three of them are coming. There's another one here. This one says CoinMech faulty, and someone's done a bit of repair job because you can sort of see the battery acid it's gone in here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I've got to check it all out, work out what's wrong with it, and all this stuff. But as I said to you, they're pretty basic boards. They're running a CPU, an Oki chip for the audio, and that. But a lot of the Taiwanese, okay, I'm not mentioning names or companies. There was one, the original, I remember back in the day when Legion Allied was around, they had these Belgian ones come out of Belgium, and what they were was just two buttons. It was either go left and back. That's it. No. Up and down. And then when it got to the destination, you'll go, whoop, and it'd pick up, go back up again and come back to the home position. It was a real basic board, basically, So I got these boards in to have a sticky nose because he asked me, he goes, "Man, can you hurry up and have a look at these? I need a couple of them going." I said, "No worries, man." So I've got them here. Here's what they are. And this is what happened. This one, see how the battery spat its guts out? See how it's always the negative side of the battery spinning its guts out, dropping a hot load out. I will clean this up. Okay, I'll take it all out. I'll do special cleaning up in this. I'll repair it. I'll piss the batteries off. I'll put some better stuff in there like I do with all that other. Everyone was happy with that pinball machine that I'm doing with a non-volatile RAM. I'm going to piss these batteries to do the upgrade. At rocket science. So if anyone's got a skill tester out there, they're running a battery. The only reason the battery is there is to hold the credits. So you turn the machine off. It doesn't go back to zero, so I hold the memory basically and the bookkeeping. It's a bit of You know what I mean? Most of them don't even look that, but they got hard meters anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, so he sent me 3 boards over to have a sticky nose, basically. So that's what these boards look like, you know. But I got another board from another company. Okay, here's a different brand of company board. Have a look at that. You notice it's the same amount of relays. Basically, this is a different brand of thing. These guys are smart. They're using a Dallas chip instead of a battery. I don't know what brand of shit this one is. Okay, I've had it kicking around. I don't know. You know what my problem is? I'm a hoarder, so I carry all this stuff around and all this shit. You know. So basically, this is how these work. These boards work. You know, they're just all relays. You know, they aren't rocket science. They're not developed. You know, they're not the what can I say? You know, as I said, they're a basic looking board and that. But I've got the I borrowed a gantry. Okay, they call it a gantry. Oh, for fuck's sake! Here it is. Here, this is a gantry. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake! Hey, there's a bit of weight in this. All right. Okay, here we go. This is what the gantry is. Okay. So this is what it looks like. See, hang on, I'm holding it all up here. You can see how it's got these O-rings. Okay, the O-rings, I've spin around. See the O-rings, it's the same on the other side. I'm not going to show you. And what happens is, when you, have a look inside there. Can you see there? There's a motor, okay? It's a DC motor. It's a 24 volt one, so they're all 24 volts. I got to put it down. Okay, I'll put it in camera view for you guys. So it's a 24 volt motor. So what happens is the motor goes positive and negative by the relay swapping it over. So you can go positive and negative. So the wheels go whoop, collect and go whoop, and that. So in here, inside the mechanism, you'll see there's 2 motors. So that motor is to make it to go one way. Okay, to go to left and right. And the other motor is to go up and down to get your toys. You know, maybe, your Tom and Jerry toys, when you go down and the guys might have put Tom and Jerry toys in there and the claw will go whoop, and try to grab Jerry through his arsehole, basically. You know how he's got his legs out. Might catch him out there, whatever it is. But this guy here, this one here is basically, it's for candy, because this one, he's got a smaller jaw. So what happens was, the coil pulls in, it's 48 volts, it pulls in, and it goes, doop, and it holds the lollies, and it goes to the bottom, and it drops out, trying to, and that's basically how these toys are. Basically, it's by the voltage in there, the claws. It depends on how you get the toy, or the chocolate. It depends on how you get it when it holds there. The reason they got these little condoms on there is not for protection. Basically, when you wear a condom for protection, it's out for that. What they've done is they put these rubber condoms on here, okay, and to stop the chocolate sliding out on this, basically, so they could have a bit more grip on there. So that's why they use those, what I mean? So you don't drop the coin back down. So on the other side, they're idiot proof. They've got a couple of housings on there. This is this particular model. Don't know what it is. Basically, as I said, I borrowed it to show you how this gantry works, basically. So it's got 3 motors, basically, as I said to you, 3 motors to go around. It's got a bit of weight, and then what happens is, this is how idiot proof they are. Okay, now we're picking on idiots again. So what happens is there's a switch. So as soon as the switch activates, there it goes, whoop, out my home position. And if you flip it around the other side, there's another switch here. See that? There's another switch there. So it goes, I'm on there, basically, and it stops it, from going to backwards and forwards. And even there's they're all switches, basically, inside as well. When it gets to the home position, this is called the home position. Mate, trust me, this is a bit of weight in this. So what happens is it goes to the home position, say, I know where I am, and then the software, whatever the software is, goes, whoop, it comes back and tells you, I'm in the home position, basically. So that's how a basic skill tester is, man. Yeah, man, this is not bad, man. This is not bad. At least I can understand how the skill tester works now, man. Oh, man, So, yeah, so that's how it basically goes. So by different size claws, you can pick up different size toys, basically. That's all it basically is. You can pick up different toys, basically. So, but it's all like, it's only 24 volts and 48 volts, and that's about it. And then the string goes down, and there's, fucking back over here again. See how it's got the switch here? that tells you it's in the home position. One down the bottom, it's in the home, up and down. It's all it is done by switches, man. It's not diploma, it's not optics or nothing. It's real basic system where it was, you know. And this one here is like a fishing line, you know, the one that fishing line with a coated fishing line for your snappers where you go for fish, you know. That's what it is they use. And what happens is when that goes, the thing pulls down, and then lets go of that switch. It's telling it's going down, basically. So when the claw reaches down onto your toys, it puts a bit of pressure back onto the line, and this arm changes, and it goes, okay, I'm down the bottom now, let's suck it up, and it goes back up again. So that's basically how, because I want to get rid of this bloody gantry. I've been tripping over it for the last few weeks I've been kicking it around, so I'm going to get rid of this thing, because lucky I got this from Jim the cardiologist. I said, man, have you got a gantry? I saw it kicking around his bloody back of the ute. So, you know, I borrowed it so you could sort of see, man, I can't lift it properly, it's friggin' heavy. You know, so basically, I'm just trying to show you something different now, you know what I mean? And like I keep saying to you guys, here's my vision impaired sign. You know, if you got any issues or want to talk, any topic you want me to talk about, just drop me a message. I'll find something to talk about, explain to you guys. Dude, I've worked on thousands of games. And you're like, man, you're full of shit. Trust me, man, it's thousands. If you don't believe me, you could ask Jim the cardiologist. He's still going at it, you know, and a few of the others guys, they know who I am, you know. So, as I said, I'm going to work on these skill tester boards at the moment. You know, as I said to you, but the biggest, let me get rid of this frigging gantry, the bloody thing. Okay. Yeah, the point I'm going to say to you is, mate, keep an eye, check it out. I know those 6-7 viewers that I get on my viewings channel, check out your batteries. Anything with a battery, man, keep an eye on it, because if not, you're going to get it in the frigging cooler, mate, in the cooler. So now I'm going to pull this out, clean it all up, and do the inspection. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, that's what I've done with that pinball board. I'll finish up that video with those pinballs. But I'm just telling you, anything with a battery, man, just pull it out. It doesn't take long. Come up with another solution, like these guys have done. I don't know who the hell did this half-eaten pasty. Whoever did this type of half-eaten pasty. You know what I mean? So, oh, there goes the friggin' wire. Who gives a shit? I'm going to piss it off. But see what happens. See all that track work there? I'm going to pull it all out and double check it. To me, it's a little bit rough, but I'll put my special camera that I've got. It's like when we do open heart surgeries, you know what I mean? So I'm going to check that out properly. Like I said, the Coimec fault error comes up with this, you know? So I'll make a quick, cheap harness, okay? I don't need the gantry. I'll just plug it in. Error codes will come. I'll just bypass the switches that I've got. I know which one does what. I've got paperwork for it. But it's a real basic board, basically, you know. As I said, a lot of them go, no, it's not worth repairing them. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. Everything's easy to repair, basically, if you know what you're doing, basically, you know what I mean? But as I said, man, these are walk in the park, these things, you know. All right, some of the stuff you can't get, all right, you get another replacement board. You can buy a whole kit, some other, out of Taiwan from some other operator there who sells it for bugger all. But my mate wants them for backup. So I'll work out which ones are worth fixing or not, you know what I mean? So, I'm looking around what other topic to talk about. You know, as I said to you, man, I'm always coming up with different topics, you know, but as I said to you, now skill testers, man, how's that skill testers now? You know, who would have thought skill testers in this conversation now, you know what I mean? So, you know, the old saying is, I didn't finish off the last one, you know, the old saying is, you know, pinball machines, video games, pokies, and now skill testers, okay? Is a passion, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, everything can be repaired, you know, like Steve. Oh, back to Steve, you know, he's a retired techie, you know, used to be a radio guy, you know, and he sat down there and he spent time on his MicroStar, and he got it to where it is, mate. I'm going to salute the guy again, okay? As I said, if you got time, when I put the passion in, research it, ask questions, and rocket science, man. I tell you, and rocket, somebody developed it, someone came up with it, it can be repaired, you know what I mean? So on that note, as I said, if you like it, give me the thumbs or the fucking finger, down the bottom, down the bottom, whatever, man. As I said, I'm trying to come up with different topics, but as I said, I just want to get rid of the frigging gantry. I tripped over a few times. All right, on that note, cheers for watching this video, guys. Cheers.